My name is Aaron Puckett. I'm currently a student of creative writing at Full Sail, and I'm interviewing my fellow classmate Tiffany Babcock about art in the creative writing industry. Ms. Babcock, what do you see as the role of visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession? The human mind always has and always will hunger for visual art. My anticipated field could not have been born without the aid of visual art. Without it, we'd have lagged back in the era of the radio show. The pages of the novels would never see the light of day. The man-made version of a film lighting crew, that is. So I believe that the role of visual arts in film is bringing imagination to life, living color right before the 3D glasses before our eyes. New communications and media technologies make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe that this has a positive or negative influence on your field or industry? Can you provide an example? This has pros and cons. One pro would be the sooner a promotional image is accessible to the public, the sooner the word of the film in question can be spread, the sooner its potential viewers can invest in tickets, buy or plan to buy merchandise when available, etc. A con would be the risk of a product leaking before it's approved to do so. What if perchance a film poster has yet to be edited? What if an unflattering or incriminating behind the scenes or paparazzi shot finds itself in the wrong hands and gets revealed? Reputations and possibly even jobs are on the line at this point in time. What images are frequently repeated throughout your industry? Drizzled throughout film is product placement. On a larger, sometimes less obscure spectrum, there are actors and actresses whom the vast majority would deem as commercially attractive. Made up, fit, dressed to impress, these are those on which you shall feast your ocular orbs as you munch oily, overpriced corn. Even as victims in horror flicks, their pearly whites still sparkle beneath the corn syrup. Who is one of your favorite visual artists, and or what is your favorite style of visual art? My favorite style would have to be rather scenic visual masterpieces of photography, accompanied by editing, either in moving or still format. When used in film, this is often employed by the use of green screens and CGI to create entire new civilizations and even worlds. The best I can exemplify would be the morbid, morose, yet picturesque cityscape to which we journey in viewing Full Sail graduate Darren Lynn Bosman's Repo the Genetic Opera, who is also one of my most favorite members of the business. Has your knowledge of famous artwork influenced your creative process? Yes and no. I do draw occasional details from pieces I dearly love or in which I find intrigue, but predominantly I draw from my own experiences, whether they've occurred within my realm of consciousness and the ever thinning fabric of reality or simply the confines of my cranium. Do you think art from the past will always be reshaped and made into art in the future? Yes, I do. They say that nothing is original anymore, and sadly, in most senses, it's true. That's just Hollywood remakes, books recycled into films for no better reason than desperation for profit and ratings. And worn out subject matters, whether they're tried and true or just tired. That's precisely why I personally plan to make my mark in the industry. Despite my focus on horror and the dead and undead, I plan to borrow an ironic breath of fresh air into the industry's stagnant lungs.